Hello everyone, Mr. Power 46 here, and welcome to Let's Play Day of the Tentacle. I almost said Psychonauts. That would have been silly. Last time we completed about as much of Hoagie as we can without going through time. And also got a tentacle costume that somehow easily tricks every single tentacle in the area. Even changes your opinion of their opinion on your appearance. Now if you talk to this guy...
Hi, I'm Laverne.
Laverne, eh? Curious name for a tentacle, I must say. Are you here for the show?
What show?
eh?
Why, the human show, of course. It's the big event of the day. If you own a human, you might want to consider entering. There are some jolly good prizes to be won. Why, the grand prize is a dinner for two at Club Tentacle.
Which sounds like kind of a lame prize, but you actually need that prize. Also, by the way, based on feedback I got, I turned down the game's volume and kept my volume the same, my mic's volume the same, because my mic volume doesn't work properly. It's a little annoying, actually. Or rather, it's quiet. Otherwise, this is a great headset. But other than that, so, yeah.
Nice clock.
Yes, it's a valuable antique. I'd like to show it to you, but I'm presently charged with the task of guarding it. No one will get near it while I'm here.
Naturally.
Couldn't I please touch the clock?
Sorry, no. No one touches the clock while I'm on duty.
Aren't you curious about what's inside the clock?
We already know
Not
kind of
really.
what's
Guarding
in
it
there.
is more or less the same, no matter what's inside.
Has anyone ever escaped from this place?
Some try once in a while, but I always fetch them back. That's my primary duty here, and I take it very seriously. I always get my man, no matter how long it takes. Why, I once trailed a renegade human for 6 days. He led me clear
So,
through the hills
he
and up
kind
to
of
the top of those
focuses
mountains
on
to the west.
that
Couldn't possibly
oversay
imagine the horrible things I had to eat to
guarding
survive.
this clock.
Coleslaw?
Good heavens!
Well, be seeing
I
you.
love that one,
Yes,
especially
perhaps
since I
could
really do
regale
not
you
like
with further
coleslaw
tales of my
personally.
tracking expertise.
So, you may ask, why would I even want a dinner for two at Club Tentacle? Well, I'm lost, but fortunately I have short loading times.
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle?
This
what
guy-
am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you.
This guy, he won't leave his post unless he gets a Club Tentacle dinner, which means that we can't get the people out of here, which will distract the tentacle guard enough that you can get into the clock. Confusing enough for you? Sure.
Don't you recognize me?
Weird that he doesn't
No,
recognize you.
Hey, aren't you the waitress from Club Tentacle? I
He has
love
a
that place.
one-track
I'd be
mind
there
a little
right
bit.
now if I weren't flat broke.
Weird.
I'm looking for a pet.
Sorry, honey, you came to the wrong place. These three are problem humans. Untrainable, disobedient, downright surly.
He's just jealous 'cause we've got opposable thumbs.
Someday you will accept tentacles as your masters.
Huh, you losers can't even ride tricycles.
You see why no one wants them as pets?
I'm here by
So-
accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
So, that means that we need to get this tentacle to leave so that we can release the humans. That will then distract to the guy guarding the clock for reasons that will be more obvious once we realize that the chronodron isn't plugged in. Let's see, let's go over the chronodron. That cat's important for later. I may do it early, but there's a plug and there's a window. Where do you think the window goes? If you think it's the secret base, the secret basement, you would be right. So, through that long and convoluted method, we need to win the human show.
Stupid tentacle.
So yeah, now, this is the example of
Someone seems to have bolted it to the table.
you can't pick it up because they literally bolted it to the table. Now, fortunately, Laverne can actually go to the chronodron now that she is in the tentacle costume at any time. So, I'll give Laverne the can opener, who will... Actually, let's look at the plaque for it
It's fastened
first.
to the wall.
Oh, and then I
In
try to pick it up.
commemoration of the Constitutional
That was
Convention, interred by Thomas Jefferson, A.D. 1790. Run over by a plow, A.D. 1795.
Really like it.
Sorry about the dents.
But also I shrunk the window because while I'm recording in 720, I am fine in the actual game is like in 1080 because of how the full screen works. But the can opener, of course, opens the time capsule. And the time capsule, now that we've put wine in it, has vinegar in it. So let's send the vinegar to Hoagie. So now we're back to Hoagie again. We're gonna do this a bit. May as well give Red Edison this.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Now, let's see. Let's continue on with Laverne. This icebox will be important for later. Hey, look! It's the mummy. Also, we need that. But, anyway. I think we need this too. Anything that's not nailed down, try to pick
No
up.
way, those things are dangerous.
And sometimes when it says that, it means
Not my style.
you can pick it up.
I'm not that crazy.
Dang. I like that though, actually.
Hello, my silent gauze-wrapped friend.
And then, of course, this is actually kind of the hint guy in a lot of ways. Basically, the character talks to himself by talking to it, thinking about it.
Do you think it's strange me talking to a mummy? It's not so different from talking to specimens at med school. Except that they're usually a bit more open. My, those are nice clothes you're wearing.
Now, well, first, let's see.
My grandmother has a couch covered in that material. I really
Anyway.
should go now.
Let's
Call
actually
me sometime, okay?
get to what we're doing. First of all, roller skates. Now you may go, why roller skates? Well, this is our human.
You're ready to go
but
now.
we need to get it downstairs. So, put on roller skates and push them. And poor Harold.
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Naturally.
Ah, here it comes, my finest hour.
So, we now have Harold there.
Great Scott!
Oh, and hello,
You're
Purple Tentacle. How are you today?
Yes?
Okay, that direction. Was curious for a second there.
I couldn't help noticing you ranting.
Not ranting, plotting.
Naturally.
So, what are you plotting?
I'm building a shrinking ray, which I can use to shrink those pesky humans out of my sight for good.
Interesting.
Tell me more about this shrinking ray of yours.
I call it the diminuator.
The
The biggest
diminuator,
problem
eh?
left is to design a trigger that doesn't require fingers.
Yeah, that's the
Say,
side
you
effect.
look kind of familiar.
Of course I do, nitwit. I'm Purple Tentacle, renowned world conqueror.
Are you the same Purple Tentacle who knew Dr. Fred?
Up on your ancient history, are you? Yes, I remember that insignificant insect.
Interesting.
Just exactly how well did you know Dr. Fred?
What's that supposed to mean? You're not a human sympathizer, are you?
Why, yes, I'm a firm
I love
believer in human
doing these
rights.
types of things. Sorry I'm not talking enough, but there's a lot of talking in this.
I'd almost think you were serious.
If you will excuse me, I've got something
I'll-
in the oven.
I love all these
Anyone I
conversations.
know, eh?
Now,
Ah.
these are completely useless of everything in this room.
Do you mind? You're disrupting my concentration.
According to these, the tentacles control most of the world already.
And you can just look at
At
everything.
least he hasn't conquered Antarctica yet.
Oh, thank goodness. Just like humans haven't. You'd think in 200 years they would have taken over that too. So, best laugh, best smile, and best hair. We'll need to do some stuff for that. But for now, I think... So we have part of best hair. I don't think we have... And we don't have enough of teeth. Man, we're gonna do some more hoagie things soon. So for best teeth, go upstairs. Meanwhilest,
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
good point.
You're right.
So, what was I doing? Well, I might as well send this to Laverne, because that's something I need. And then, let's see. Whew, I'm tired. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to switch back to him, Bernard, there's the word, for something for Laverne in Hoagie's time. There's gonna be a lot of this. So we're gonna need good teeth, and apparently
The
this-
LALR compiler is constructed by the following method.
This-
First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements
This is
have
programming
NP
jokes.
completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah,
it's so
blah,
boring
blah,
that it
blah,
puts people to
blah,
sleep.
blah, blah, blah,
And of course those teeth
blah.
are dentures. So,
Whoa.
need to pick that up. And leave. So that will go to Laverne. So, she has 2/3 of that done. So let's go do some Bernard things. But then I'll switch to Laverne again and send the scalpel to Bernard. Oh hey, look.
Hey boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Goods Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we novelty goods salesmen know how to have a good time.
And of course,
Has anyone ever told you you look
this
like
is
Don
Benjamin
Quixote?
Franklin's.
That's strange. My wife says I look like Charles de Gaulle. Oh, want a cigar?
Sorry,
Nah.
my mom told me never
I'm
to
good.
smoke.
Hey, if I listened to my mom, I wouldn't be where I am today.
As a novelty goods
Well,
salesman.
suit yourself, boy.
So we'll get to him later. So the cigars that he's selling are exploding cigars, which we'll need, but unfortunately the exploding cigars, oh, and by the way, you pick them up if you put them in the grating, but the exploding cigars he'll light with his cigarette lighter, which is that fake gun. Doing the usual, picking up absolutely everything that I can. Let's open this and see if there's anything in it. Yep, I'll need that. And as you can see, this, as I said, this room has almost not changed in the future. Which is important for later, actually. Now, he doesn't like Uzo, so let's attack Uzo. And let's look at Uzo.
Maybe I got a little carried away.
Maybe a little. But oh well. Now I'll need to send this to Laverne, this to Hoagie, this to Laverne. Oh, and this is something I didn't know for a while. You can go outside. Which is good to know. Also, I need to go back to Hoagie and get a couple of things. So, first of all, I think it's in here. I thought you didn't have to do this, but apparently, yep, you do. So let's look at this letter.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
We'll need to send that to Bernard for reasons. Oh yeah, and I forgot another thing that we need to send to Bernard. I'm glad I have this decently fast loading. Now we need to paint Dead Cousin Ted red because reasons.
Ted is red. See, red Ted.
And there was that topical children's book joke right there. Now it looks like there's someone trying to break into a car. Now, if you try to wash this car, it actually tells you a hint to the puzzle in the past. But it gives you an achievement called, you call that a hint? Because it pretty much just gives you the answer. Now, I can't do anything with this guy yet until I do more in the motel, so yeah. I want to go inside. Now let's see. Let's go upstairs. I think just about everything is done, actually. No, not everything's done for Laverne. Now notice that there are keys. You need that. And also you need to look at this.
This beautiful 4,000 carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR Wars.
That used to be
Don't miss
their
this
helpline
amazing
of
once-in-a-lifetime
Lucasarts,
opportunity.
which is interesting. But yeah. So you needed those keys for a reason. Now, if you open the ice machine and look inside,
No way. There's things in there that look like they've been there for years.
or I suppose used,
Doesn't anyone ever clean this thing?
that implies that it's literally never cleaned, which we'll need to know for later.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design.
And
So I'm
these-
ending my novelty inventing
this is
career
one of the
right here
darker
in this
jokes
khaki
of this game.
motel. How appropriate.
And that would definitely kill that guy.
I can't even do this right.
Now, no one likes his ideas he has, so we can talk to him, and may as well, actually.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne, isn't that depressing?
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The gun was a good tip-off.
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a
Naturally.
novelty goods
Yeah.
designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas.
Depression
The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my
his
designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
Well,
I
First
like
of
your
all,
design ideas.
I can say I like your design
Well,
ideas
I
anyways.
didn't mean you.
He means someone important.
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
I like just
Oh, I can
exhausting
hardly
all
wait.
the dialogue options because it's awesome.
Why don't you try whistling a happy tune?
I invented a whistle that turned your lips green. Nobody liked it. Ugh.
Maybe some calisthenics would help.
No idea what that is.
Last time I tried
but
calisthenics, I
guess
ruptured
it's
my
like
spleen.
an equivalent of yoga of
Ugh.
the past.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Yeah.
Would you say that existence constitutes purpose?
Oh, who cares? Philosophers are all failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevator Classics series.
Yeah.
It seems like this one tune has been on all day.
Which
I've
probably
never
doesn't
been
help.
so depressed in my life.
Never mind.
So, he doesn't respond to dialogue options. There is actually a later one that does respond to dialogue options. Well, this letter says, novel design, come to Baltimore at once. So we'll
hey,
give it to
there's
him.
a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Now, there's a sad portion to that, which is what happens when he gets to Baltimore and there actually isn't anything there. But we don't care. We got what we needed. That's basically a lot of the idea behind the
Green.
philosophy. Hey, look, there's
Bernard!
Green Tentacle.
What are you doing up here?
Who doesn't really agree with Purple
Well,
Tentacles?
I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
What's up, Bernard?
What do you suppose Purple's up to now? And actually, I think I need to end the episode because there's a person at the door. So, until next time, have fun. No idea how to do an outro. Goodbye.